Welcome. This is yoga in 10 minutes. So let's come present. Chairs are great for yoga. Just breathe here and see if you can sit a little bit away. You don't want to be slumped in the chair, but just enough to feel yourself straight up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, turning towards the right, pushing the hands together towards the midline. Breathe it. Inhale, coming up and going over to the left. Again, push the hands. And then coming back to center, push the hands out. Gather in the good energy, share it out. Bring it in. Share it out again. Inhale. And coming back to center. So, I'm sure you're wondering how we do Warrior One seated. Pretty simple. So, step the right foot out, step the left leg behind you, stretching it so that the toes are down, heel is up. Then adjust that left leg. Inhale, bringing the arms up, releasing the shoulders. And a lot of people end up in Warrior One like this. Open the arms a little bit. Be easy. Inhale, bring the arm down and up. Exhale, coming back. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And bring the hands down. Let the shoulders be easy. And then folding forward. Allowing yourself to come to whatever your edge is today. It's always different. And then you can take the block and rest the hand on the block and stretch up the other way. And come back in. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back in. One more time. And those of you who practice will see this as the seated version of thread the needle. Bringing the palm up, looking towards the hand. Inhale, back up. Release the arms down, bring that knee forward. Just give it a little lift and put it down. And then turn over to the other side. Of course, it's easier if you don't have handles or armrests. Okay, so then stretching the foot back. Always let it be the outside leg if you're sitting on the chair. Inhale up. Maybe we want to lift back a little bit. See how that feels. Or you can come towards the thigh and sweep the arms behind you. See how that feels today. Inhale up. Exhale. Sweep. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Release the arms and bring the legs together. Sitting up nice and tall and let the shoulders be easy. Making sure that you're not slumped back. Coming forward in your chair, sitting on top of those sit bones, those little bony structures in the bottom of your bum. They really are called sit bones, I promise. I'm not making it up. So you can heel toe your legs out. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, forward fold here. And if you don't like the idea of the head just hanging, stack your blocks and rest the forehead. Breathing here. And check in that the shoulders are not up by the ears so you can bend into the elbows. Stretching out the back. Stretching out the lower back here. Breathing. And then slowly rolling up. Walking the feet back together. Moving the blocks aside. And you can put one on either side. Bring that right leg over. Try to send the foot down to the block. walking that underneath foot in towards the midline will make it better. And just breathing. And see if you can let go of everything. So instead of trying to hold everything up, just let it ease down just a little bit here. Stretch that leg out and then reverse. So this is very much along the lines of when we lie down and we drape our legs over and we bring the knees forward. This is creating the same action, the same muscles. The interesting thing that the yogis told us 5,000 years ago, and science has proven true, if you can, in your mind's eye, so like behind that forehead, envision your body doing something, the brain kicks in and sends the messages, the muscles contract as if you actually did it. Very fascinating. I usually teach that when we do staff pose. So we're sitting usually on the ground. That's all. And you just push your hands into the mat, keeping your eyes either downcast or closed. And see if you can see yourself pushing your body off the mat. You will notice that your arm, legs, and stomach muscles all contract. It's really a wonderful thing. So, we're going to do a little stand here and move the chair out of the way. I promise, the Wizard of Oz is not behind the curtain. So you haven't met Griffin, our cameraman, but he doesn't know me like you all do. He doesn't realize I crack so many jokes. Yoga has to be funny. So one of my favorite poses, particularly for a laugh, is called cow face pose. I won't even tell you the name in Sanskrit because it's even weirder, but if you ever see a cow out in the field doing this, call me immediately. I have to see it. So I'm going to turn around so you can see the setup. You can do this standing or seated, either way. Open the arms. Right hand over the top. Left hand turns away and comes underneath. Now, if you're lucky, your fingers can hold on to each other. If your fingers don't get there, grab your shirt, grab your ponytail, whatever you can, or if you have a yoga belt, you can use that. So, now, the main thing on this side is this right elbow has to stay up towards the ceiling, along the side of the head. Now, as we forward fold, I'm going to bend my knees a little bit here, and then fold. That elbow needs to stay up by my ear for this to be comfortable and beneficial. Now we'll just take a few breaths like this. And then inhale, bringing yourself up. Release the arms and shake them out a little. Now we go the other way. Now, some days it works on both sides, some days it doesn't. So my arms go open, left arm goes over the top, right arm underneath. Fingers move towards each other. So this is not as easy as on the other side, but I'm there. So I'm really feeling the stretch in the tricep on this side. Keeping the elbow up, inhale, grow tall, exhale, bend a little in the knees. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more, inhale, coming up. Release the arms and shake them out. Now, I know that you all want to know what yogic breath is. In Sanskrit, it's Ujjayi, U-J-A-I. But it's easier just to call it the yoga breath. And it's in and out of your nose. And in the beginning, that is a little difficult to master. But the more you practice, the better it is. And then maybe you're like me, I end up only breathing with my nose. I have to force myself to remember to inhale and exhale through my mouth. So the beauty of this is So the inhale is just gentle through the nose. On the exhale, you need to constrict the throat a little, so you're going to sound like Darth Vader. Or it's that sound you make when you're trying to clean your glasses and you go, okay, that's Darth Vader too. So you can rest your hands, inhale through the nose, nice and easy. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Gets easier over time. You get used to that noise because you sort of hear it behind your ears. So let's end today with Breath of Joy, one of my favorite things to do in the world. And this I do almost in every class, but also at that end of the day, like between 3 and 4, when you think, oh, it's time for another espresso or a Mountain Dew or some other horrific energy drink that is just going to make you feel worse. This brings up your level of energy in a really beautiful way. So it's a 3-part inhale through the nose and a big exhale with the sound ha. And some of my students make it so loud, which is great, you want it loud, that they scare the people in the next room. All right, so bend into those knees a little. Be easy. So it's inhale, 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 ha! Inhale, 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 ha! Last one. Inhale, 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 ha! And just allow yourself to come to stillness and see if you can feel that energy. It rises up the middle of your body. That's what they mean when they say Kundalini rising. It's the breath that works in a spiral along the spinal column. So you can feel almost a little vibration off your body. Thank you for practicing with me.